Okay guys, so I have a story for you. So yesterday morning, I think it was around like 6 a.m. I heard the girls go, not like that. I heard the girls go, "Burr, burr, 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 burr." Like they did, like it was just like a big squawk, like not like a little, like one of them, like they were in a little scuffle or like an egg song. It was like a big burp, burp, burp. So I ran outside. My whole family was like, "Oh, are you going to check that out?" I was like, "Yeah." So I come upstairs, I go outside and I see there's a coyote running across like this area, or it was actually a little bit down there, and I was like, there's a coyote in our yard. So I knew the girls were okay because I could hear them all four talking, going, at this point they were all going, you know, they were like doing kind of an alert call. And they were inside, they were fine, but there's this little baby coyote. It was like pretty small and like was obviously a baby, was running through our yard. And then we came out, we kind of ran down to our street. But it was a really good example of the girls' alert call, like a big squawk and then them all four squawking together, like different from the egg song, which is usually just one going ba 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 ba, instead of like ba 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 ba. Like it's just really different. And so because of that, I wanted to talk a little bit about protecting chickens from animals like coyotes and like ground animals. The best course of action if you want to make sure that your chickens are protected from coyotes and animals like that, like mountain lions, is keep your chickens inside a run. So if you choose to free range, and that's totally your choice, chickens do love to free range, you just have to accept that there may be a chance of you losing chickens at some point to predators, to hawks, to coyotes, to whatever kind of predator you have in your area, because that's just kind of part of it. But it's a trade-off of what would you rather do, and it's a personal choice. But if you want to guarantee that your chickens are like pretty much can be safe, obviously you need to have a safe run, but keeping them enclosed is a big part of it. And coyotes get into coops by digging, so if you have the resources to do so, the best thing to do is have a hardwire fence and then dig it into the ground. We have ours like a little like that protective thing that goes down a couple inches, and or not a couple inches, it goes down like, I would say, I forget whether it's 1 or 2 feet, but quite a bit. And this means that they start digging, they will hit a wall, because they're not quite small enough that they could, like, they wouldn't really have the time to dig like 6 feet into the ground and then come up and over, because they wouldn't be able to fit right under it. So that's pretty much the idea of that, and that's probably one of the most foolproof ways to keep your run, like literally like Fort Knox, like nothing can get into there. And obviously keeping everything locked, but it's even more important to have a secure run that animals cannot dig under. So really important to learn to recognize an alert call versus like an egg song, so you're not running up here every time they make any noise and freaking out, but also knowing like that was like, they let me know. I knew, I came out, the coyote was scared away. It wasn't even interested in them, it seemed. It was just running through our yard, but they saw it and they made sure to let me know about it. So with any animal, learning to know kind of what they're saying pretty much is just a great way to have a be able to connect with them and also keep them safe. So I will be doing a video about chicken vocalizations in general, so stay tuned for that. Yeah, but that's pretty much the little happenings on the hill. The girls are just fine. I have not seen the coyote since, but there has been a lot of animals around. Like a hawk just flew right over their run, like really low to the ground. I've never seen a hawk that close up. It was actually really cool. They are really beautiful, as dangerous as they are for chickens. The girls were fine, but they all were like, burp, 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 burp. What's that? But I was like, oh, it's a hawk. But it had like a rat or something in its mouth, so it obviously doesn't need food. But yeah, that's pretty much what's going on here. We have never actually had a coyote in our yard as long as we've had them, or even while we've been in this house. So it's kind of like a new thing. But yeah, that's pretty much what's going around here. So have a great week, and I will see you guys soon.